Hey, what's up you guys? It is Tyler, and I am now 2 years on testosterone. Now, if you haven't seen my 1 year video, go watch that first. It's a comprehensive timeline of my transition all the way from my coming out video to my 1 year on T mark, and features a complete voice and body comparison. So now that we're all on the same page, let's get started. So in this video, I am going to be showing you guys a short timeline of my year, then talking about the physical changes and comparing pictures of my body, then finally wrapping it up with some sentimental bullshit. Now, one last thing before we get started, you will see my nipples in this video, so click away now if you can't handle it. And here we go. From the Dark Knight. Updating my gay agenda to transforming mass transphobia. I just want you all to understand that I can be a man. Cisgender, we can never compare, cause I appreciate the time I took to style your hair. And when you say your feet are hurt, best believe that I care. For 16 years I was rocking the heels that you wear. I used to be a chick called Lexi Turner, and the bitch like dick, then I go and turn her. Now I am Sebastian Tyler, like a pair of bitch, I switch my gender. Girl, I get you on a level that no other man could ever imagine. If you still need some convincing, remember I can't get you pregnant. Was it she, now a he, or somewhere in between? Bow down everybody, cause I'm feeling like a king. Broke away from the crowd and chose to be free. Now I'm living for me. A nuisance to the rest, but nonsense. Impressed, no sense pressing on in a useless quest. Whether I'm rocking the chucks, tux, or a fucking dress, the whole clique wanna hear I'm the fucking best. Used to be a chick called Lexi Turner, and a bitch like dick, then I go and turn her. Now I am Sebastian Tyler, like a parrot fish, I switch my gender. Like a motherfucking parrot fish, bitch. So that is my timeline of my 2nd year on testosterone, and that song that was playing was, yes, me singing and playing the guitar. I put that video up a long time ago and had that song, and I never really put it in another video, so I decided to put it in this one. If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. If you did like it, there's a link to the video in the description. Let's discuss the ways my body has changed. First off, we have my voice. So let's go ahead and compare that.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night.
What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. What immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? Next, I'm going to talk about my face, which has changed a lot. First, my nose. I used to actually hate my nose because I thought it was this way too big and just not even cute. But as a guy, it actually fits my face. So I had a masculine nose to begin with, but since being on testosterone, it's gotten even more masculine, I guess. The most noticeable thing for me is the width. Like, it's wider, and the ball of my nose is bigger too. Also, I broke my nose at some point. I don't actually know how or when, but I had to have my nose and sinuses checked out by a doctor, and he told me that I had broken my nose at some point, so I know that that happened. But it kind of goes to one side because of the break. I don't know which side, but I just know that it's more noticeable to me now. So the shape of my face has also changed. I have some pictures to compare here. First is me pre-T, where my face looks very round and soft. I feel like I look 10 years younger even though this is just 2 years ago. Next is from when I was 1 year on T. It definitely has changed, but I still look like a small burb. Then here is my face right now. I feel like my jawline is a little more prominent. Probably would be a lot more noticeable if I weren't so fluffy right now. And I think that my chin has gotten a lot thicker, like wider. So definitely a lot of changes in my face from the beginning to now. Now, facial hair has happened. Obviously before T I couldn't grow any. Then 1 year on T I got a little under the chin, goatee action. I grow a little bit up on the sides and some on my neck with just the hint of a mustache coming in as well. But now that I'm 2 years on T, I can actually finally grow a full beard. My sideburns have finally filled out, and I have that hair that connects my mustache down to my goatee part right here where my chin is. Even though I have this hair around here, my mustache and this hair, it's long, but it all grows in blonde, so you can't really see it. But all the hair on my jaw and my neck grows in dark and really thick, so at least you can see that. I grew my beard out recently, so here's a picture of that. Still on the topic of hair, let's talk about body hair. That has been another major change. All of the hair on my body has thickened. Well, except for the hair on my head, which is actually starting to recede, but just on this one side, and I really don't know what that's about, like why it's not doing it on the other side, but that's fine, I guess. But all the hair everywhere else is dark and thick. So, now you know that. Like the hair on my arms, my hands, my fingers even, hair around my nipples and on my chest, down my stomach, to my happy trail, then down to my legs and on my feet and even my toes. It is all grown in a lot thicker and a lot darker. I'll compare some body hair pictures in just a second, that's weird to say, along with pictures of my muscles, but first, let's talk about them muscles. Last year I was in the gym pretty frequently, but not consistently, and I also kept a really shitty and inconsistent diet, so my physical results aren't as best as they could be, but I have still seen some changes. We'll go ahead and compare those pictures, but I want you guys to keep in mind that I'm currently bulking, so there's not going to be much definition in my now picture. So just try to focus on the overall size and how much I've grown in comparison to the before pictures.
I've gotta be a man. I've got the brains and the bite of females, plus the boot and the brawn of dudes. I know I'm ready for transformation. It's time to replace all these useless dudes. Good for you.
And there you guys have it. I am still changing, slowly but surely. Before I go, I just want to say how thankful I am to be here and be able to do this, to be on testosterone and be able to transition. Not to mention the support system I have. Literally more than 100,000 people watching this happen and cheering me on. I really can't thank you guys enough for all the love and support you give me. It's really crazy how much this has just changed my entire life. And I know that a lot of you guys out there aren't able to transition yet. And you watch videos like this and see guys who are on T and have been making strides in their transitions, and you take in all this information and just focus on these changes and anxiously await the day that it can be you seeing those changes in yourself. And I just want to say to you that this is the hardest thing you will have to deal with in your transition. Yes, there will be other struggles, but nothing compares to what you are dealing with right now. And I know that kind of sounds like it sucks, but it's actually a really good thing. You have so much to look forward to, and your future is just so bright, and you have so many positive things coming to you. All you have to do is just stick it out and get there. We have to realize that in life, there are some things that are beyond our control, and all we can do is let them run their course. So whatever situation you're in, whatever's stopping you, it's all just temporary. And it is only a matter of time until you get to that place that you desperately want to be. So for now, just do your best to look forward with a positive attitude and focus on doing whatever you can today to get yourself closer to that goal, because I promise one day you're gonna get there and you're gonna look in the mirror with a full fucking beard and you're gonna be like, God damn, I am sexy as fuck. I am so glad I stuck out the hard times so I could get to the good ones. Thank you guys for watching. So that's my 2 years on T, and that's my video. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.
I think I am a guy in my soul. I wanna be a man.
I've never seen a guy so hot.
Time to reinvent the new me. Every time he speaks, he makes me